I tell you what, let's dump it into this hand. Right here. Here we go. It's another piece of wire.
This is strange looking though. Why is it so twisted and mangled?
I have no idea.
You said that if there was debris, this would be one of the places because of the geographic terrain right here.
It's runoff, and this is what I've used time and time again to find stuff.
As far as Giorgio and Linda are concerned, any metal objects found in the so-called gouge area are worth examining. Is it possible that these bits of wire represent debris from the 1947 crash that was overlooked by the military? London, England, 1986. Sergeant Melvin E. Brown, who served in the 509th Atomic Bomb Squadron for the U.S. Army Air Force, lies on his deathbed at a local hospital. With his dying words, Brown reveals to his family a secret that he has kept hidden for nearly 40 years. A secret about what he saw in 1947 when he was stationed in Roswell, New Mexico.
Sergeant Melvin Brown is another key player in all of this. He was rounded up by a higher command in the aftermath of the crash. He was essentially put on guard duty. And intriguingly, there were some low flatbed lorries with tarpaulins over them.
The first opportunity he got, he peeked inside the back of the truck. And there, under a canvas tarp, were two of the bodies from the crash site. When he was on his deathbed, he brought up Roswell. Days before he passed away, he talked about it was not a weather balloon. It wasn't from here. And I saw two of the bodies, and they were not human.
Deathbed testimony is a critical part of the Roswell story. There are several. There are many reasons why some of the witnesses stayed quiet for so long. Fear, threats, all of this plays a part.
Many UFO researchers believe that much like these deathbed testimonies, it is only a matter of time before physical evidence of a crashed extraterrestrial craft finally surfaces. And some even suggest that such evidence has already been recovered. Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Here it is, right here.
One day after uncovering wires near the Roswell skip site, Giorgio Tsoukalos and Linda Moulton Howe have traveled to Theta Plate Lab, where they are met by owner Aaron Velasquez.
Hi.
It's good to finally meet you. Welcome.
Aaron.
Geologist Frank Kimbler arrived earlier with the metal fragments he has collected over the past 8 years in and around the Roswell crash site.
Hey, Frank. Good to see you again.
It's good to see you guys again. We're good.
Ready for some testing?
We're ready for some testing. This is the exciting part.
Excellent.
I'm waiting for this.
Pieces that he has gathered in the same area over the years and has yet to test.
So it looks like it's a match for iron, but I'm curious about that little shoulder. Copper.
Okay.
Copper.
So, I mean, it's dead on copper match.
So we know we've got some copper in there.
And then this stuff over here, I'd call it a good match for zirconium.
Zirconium. Wow.
Yeah.
That would be unusual.
This is a good match for molybdenum.
So now we've got not only zirconium in there, but we have molybdenum. And those are considered impurities, Giorgio, but they shouldn't be there.
But what does that mean when you say it shouldn't be there?
Because that's unusual for any alloys that I've looked at previously. It's part of our high-tech industry.
It's weird for me too. So you'd see molybdenum in a stainless steel, but not an iron copper alloy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Okay.
agree with that.
And zirconium has been found in some cases where material has been tested and it was somehow related to a crash.
I've run across that myself.
In 2009, a Freedom of Information Act request brought to light a research study conducted at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base in 1949. The site in Ohio, where the wreckage from Roswell was taken. According to released documents, metallurgists discovered zirconium while examining pieces of strange metal recovered in the New Mexico desert.
Is this a piece that you found where we were walking around?
Absolutely. In fact, if we could bring the picture back up, there's an interesting little part on this because this is one that I talked about before that has explosive cratering on it because it went through an explosion. And I can show that and prove it on that piece.
So do you mean
Right.
scan around
See that right there?
that pit?
That pit right there is an explosive crater.
Explosive cratering? Could this curious feature indicate that the metal fragments Frank found in separate locations near Roswell came from exploded objects? Perhaps even one or more extraterrestrial crafts.
My point is, you just need to be willing to put your prior human existence into the proper context.
The Council remains unwilling to destroy the weapon. For fear it will weaken the resolve of Jafar to stand united against the remaining Goa'uld.
You realize we have to consider that thing a threat to our security.
Indeed. The Council recognizes the danger and has decided to take action by aggressively seeking out and killing Anubis. Once that threat has been eliminated, they will reassess the decision to destroy the device.
Well, we don't even know if Anubis can be killed yet, do we?
We must not suggest to the Jafar that he cannot be. At the very least, we can eliminate the remainder of the forces of Anubis.
I believe this quest will unite many of the still fractured armies by giving them focus on a common goal.
Got anything to go on?
Many of the Cold Warriors were killed in battle with the Revolutionaries. What intelligence gathered indicates that Anubis may be marshaling the remaining Cold Warriors in Tartarus.
A preemptive strike is being prepared.
Hey.
Hey! Hey! How's it going?
Do we know each other? I feel like I know you.
Call me Jim. We ran into each other last time we were at Sunday.
Nice to meet you again.
Still haven't made up your mind, huh? Death or everlasting enlightenment? I see a choice myself.
Yeah, of course I don't want to be dead. It's just, Listen, the reason I came over here was to ask. Why are you talking to me?
Oh, you mean because these other snouts won't even look at you? I'm different. Like almost.
Really? Because I kind of had the impression that you two don't quite see eye to eye.
What? That little? That was nothing. Both operate somewhat outside the normal rules and regulations. Sometimes we disagree on how far outside we should go, that's all.
Really?
As long as these other guys don't strike me down, I figure I'm okay.
I just don't see how I can agree to stand by and let Anubis destroy every living thing in the entire galaxy.
That's a tough one. Speaking of which, you've seen the latest. He's a crafty one. Really knows the ins and outs of the rules. He got 3-to-1 odds to succeed. What about the irony of it all? That device was originally used by the ancients to create life in the Milky Way. Well, recreated after the whole plague thing. Now it all gets undone with the push of one button, leaving Anubis to recreate things all over to his own liking. There's a waste of 1,000,000 years of evolution. I say someone should really do something to stop it! No one will. Can I get a coffee?
Can I open them now?
Almost.
Hello.
We don't shoot unarmed prisoners.
How many people died because of him? He brought this on himself. Besides, we have more pressing concerns.
That Quarian's dead if we don't go now.
aesthetic value of the mass relays, something we Quarians have learned to appreciate during our wanderings. This, one of the Earth Clan. The tale of how you survived the great tragedy on Avengers.
I don't like strangers keeping tabs.
Forgive me, Earth Clan. My name is Barla Vaughn. My job makes it necessary for me to